Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's PFC 315. I met my friend Robert again today.
How's it going?
And this is the last part of the Spawn animated series reviews. This is about the third season, and it's also kind of like a wrap up of all three seasons. Um, the Spawn animated series ran from 1997 to 1999, and it had a total of 18 episodes, and it was 6 episodes apiece in each season. Um, Real quick, Robert, just overall, what did you think of it? Just
I thought
of the whole series.
it was it was pretty cool that Todd McFarlane was like so involved with it. I like how he isn't one of those writers who like just sells off their character and lets other people work on it. Like he always is there when there's some kind of project involving him.
Yeah.
I thought that he did a pretty good job of crafting like a story that worked for people that didn't know Spawn, but yet staying
Like me.
faithful to the fans of Spawn. You know what I mean? Who know
Yeah.
these characters?
Kind of like me. Like I didn't know much
Yeah.
about Spawn, but overall, throughout the through the series, it was kept me interested. It was good.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was really good. Let's real quick to go about the animation. What do you think about for like season one animation? What'd you think about it? Did it look good? Did it flow good?
To be honest with you, I think except for a few things, I think the animation was great throughout the all three seasons. I think it was about the same, to be honest.
I thought the third season was
Yeah, it had a little bit
the
of
first episode
it
right
had
in the
like
beginning
a
was
sleeker
amazing.
look to
It was really epic. The first couple minutes of the first episode of the third season.
Mhm.
I think I think it might have improved slightly
Mhm.
from first to third season. I thought the animation was
Yeah.
good. It was like we said before in the previous reviews. It wasn't like completely anime, and it wasn't cartoon either.
Yeah.
It was like the bridge. The voice, I like talking about voice acting and stuff. I know you kind of care, but you don't care at the same time. I thought the voice acting was better in the first season than towards the third season.
I think, to be honest with you, I think it was the same throughout the whole thing. They
Yeah.
had like, I don't really care about these side characters.
Yeah.
But like the core main characters, the voice actors stayed on for all three seasons.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Did you think your voice acting was good overall?
Yeah, though,
I thought
think
it
the
was
voice acting was great. The characters
Yeah.
were all convincing.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. You know, you know more about the comics than I do. How did it pertain to the comics? Did it follow it or did it not follow it, or did it
It
kind of
didn't
like
follow like in the continuity
yeah
wise. Like it didn't follow it very closely, but like each season took like key moments from the comics that happened, like Chapel and Spawn meeting. I mean, it was it was different in the comics, a lot different because the problem with it, they probably could have made it as good as the comics in
Yeah.
the season, but what it is the way it happened in the comics involved a lot of different image characters, and I'm pretty
Yeah, and
sure
you
they
wouldn't be able
only
to
had
put it
the
in.
right to Spawn. So you
Yeah.
know what I mean? They had to. They're probably lucky they got Chapel.
Yeah. My favorite episode I was thinking about it's probably the one towards the end, the third season, where Twitch gets shot right in the face.
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite. Did you have a different favorite one, or
I still kind of like the Chapel episode.
yeah,
Yeah.
the one where he goes insane?
Yeah, he drives Chapel insane.
Yeah, that's not how it happened in the comics, though, right? Didn't he get like his face
Well,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened. He pretty much turned his face from like the skeleton face
To an
painting,
actual-
but making him look like a monster. Like
Yeah.
the top part of his face is like bony and skeleton,
Mhm.
like a skeleton kind of.
Let's talk about a kind of like a loophole in the first season. Towards the end of the first season, we got introduced to a character called Angela,
Yeah.
who is the redheaded angel, and never came back.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they planned for her to come back later, but
And they just kind of forgot, or
Uh-huh.
I think because the season got canceled. So
I mean, another thing in the comics is that didn't happen in here. Like, Spawn moved around a lot more in the comics. He wasn't just always in New York. I mean, most of the time, like, he was in New York, but like,
not only in New York, but it's always in those alleys.
but it's always in the alleys in New York. I mean, I
Yeah.
know they went to like a Chinese country at the end,
Mhm.
sort of. I'm not even sure. Yeah, they
I think
did.
we were just in Chinatown. I think they said.
That's what I was thinking. Cause how
Yeah.
did he get back to New York that fast?
Yeah, he's in Chinatown.
But then again, Spawn could teleport.
Yeah, that's true.
But like like I said again, the Chapel episode, they teleported to Africa in the comic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
and they
awesome.
fought, and then, like, he went to Georgia or something, not Georgia, but like some southern states.
Yeah.
He went through a lot of things.
Yeah. I like the flow between every episode. It was good. I thought it flowed nicely, but I think a couple episodes kind of off, a little random.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the times they were just trying to, like, shove some moments from the Spawn comics in there.
I think the flow from season to season was good.
Yeah.
I really liked how in the first season you can see him.
Yeah.
You know, well, in the first season more than the other ones, but you can always see like how he's starting to go insane. Like he can't really control his emotions. He's coming across his power. And, then the second one he's kind of figuring out if he wants to be good or bad. And the third one, that's when he wants to become human. I thought that was really cool.
That's something they stopped doing too. You notice that after a while, like, they started off with the meters and his powers.
Yeah.
This show, but they just
the
stopped,
third season they didn't do that at all.
And the second season they didn't do that once. I don't think.
I think they did it in the beginning. A few times, but the third one they didn't do it.
Another thing, Spawn's powers. He has like it doesn't seem like he has as much powers in this series
compared to like what the comics.
It seems like he has a lot more powers, and he learns how to use them a lot earlier.
Yeah, let's talk about the fight scenes. We always crack on the fight scenes how someone's always getting either thrown through some boards and glass or out a window or whatever.
Dragged into the shadows.
Yeah, or something like that. But the fight scenes are kind of disappointing. I'm not talking about the fight scenes that are like those random ones where he'll throw a chain through like that guy's mouth and in the back of his head. Like some stuff's really insane.
Yeah.
But almost every single fight scene is his cape wraps around the guy's face and drags him in somewhere, or his chain wraps around like a bunch of different body parts and pulls him away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's just kind of how he fights.
Yeah, but it's always like the same thing. And how many times have we seen him going like this, putting his hand on someone's face? And, like, that's a fight move. Like, how many times have we seen that throughout?
Super strength, it is a fight.
Yeah, but how many times have we seen that, though? You know what I mean? I wish they'd change it up a little bit. Overall rating, I'd probably give it, the whole entire animated series, probably a good 9 out of 10. I think it was good. What would you...
I'd give it a solid 9.
Yeah?
Little disappointed that they didn't get more key Spawn characters in there. Redeemer.
A little wiki lie.
Huh?
The wiki lie.
Yeah, the Wikipedia lie that said Redeemer was in the Spawn series. Redeemer, Cygor.
Yeah, but you're disappointed about the characters. I'm disappointed about the ending in the third season.
Yeah, me too.
I mean...
It just didn't end.
It was just like a normal episode end. It was just like... There was no cliffhanger, but there was no official ending.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell, they just stopped making it. It was pretty bad.
A lot of loose ends.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Would you recommend it?
Oh yeah, I definitely recommend it.
Would you recommend it to people who don't
watch
it to comics?
Either people.
Yeah.
Anybody who likes a good story.
Yeah. I recommend it to
kind of like some kind of gory, dark.
Yeah, it definitely was gory. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone under the age of like 16. Or not 16, like 15, 14. Like especially the first season.
I'd recommend it to everybody.
Yeah, well, kids. You don't care. Little kids, little 5-year-olds. That's pretty much it, guys. We're going to be doing the Spawn movie 2 review, so that's going to be coming out pretty soon. And we'll catch you guys later.